Bitcoin again, it's up. Yesterday we didn't take any trade, as you remember. Maybe today we might take a good trade, and might be we'll have a good amount of profit in it. Okay, cool. Let's get started then. So I have said Rajdarshini, hey. Hello Rajdarshini, Namalai, welcome to the live stream of the Cheese With Plan. Thank you so much for all the people who have joined last day, today. Every day they are coming to this platform, and it makes us really happy. So thank you so much for being here on this platform, and let's start this. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the brand new live stream of the Cheesy Bit platform. And as you know everything, as you know regarding this one thing, that we have started our roadmap from being the beginner to being the most advanced in our, I know you are not a sports person, I know, but I just like this jersey. I just like this jersey. Just a second. So coming back, so ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the live stream of the Cheesy With platform, and thank you so much everybody for joining this stream every day. As you all know that we have been in the journey of being from the beginner to the advanced level, and I am so glad that in this all journey I have collected few of my, just like the jersey. Or you want to show off your arm? No, I just like my jersey. Nothing else. I don't have that good of arms to show off Rajdarshini, please. So I like this color, red, white, and I just like the jersey. And it is very hot in Dubai, so I thought let's wear this. Okay, so that nothing else. There is no other reason. It's just this one very simple thing, because it's very hot in Dubai, so I'm wearing this. Nothing else. Okay, so you all know that we have started this journey from being the one of the best place where you can start your journey from zero, legit zero. You don't know anything about trading, you come on this platform, and trust me, at the time when we are right there at the point, and right now we are in the advanced level where we are started doing the live trading. Before that, there were a complete thing, and absolutely free. You don't have to go anywhere. Just tap on the Cheesy With platform, go on the live section, and then you will see all of those videos, all of those things, everything there in the front of you all people to start your roadmap journey. Because I started by the candles. You know, the candles are very important, which gives you an analysis about whether the market is in a buy position, sell position, what kind of candle will different candles will tell you regarding the different ways of market. Then if you combine the candles, then comes the chart pattern. Then I made the chart patterns video, in which I told you about how to identify, how to analyze, and how to understand a specific chart patterns, what kind of movement they can make. See, because everything we do and analyze, understanding the market, everything we do for what? We do every of those stuff to predict the movement. What can happen next? What will happen the next? So everything we do for that one specific thing, we require us to understand market in that precise manner, so that we can take a trade either on the buy side if only the market prediction tells us that it is gonna go on uptrend, or sell side if our market prediction tells us that it is gonna go on the south side, that is basically your downtrend. Okay, so every analyst, the candles, the chart pattern, and the indicator, the strategy, which I have already made and full roadmap. So whenever you see that there is like a starting from candlestick, like master candlestick pattern, and from there you can start from ascending to the like descending manner till right now point where we have started doing the live trading. And also in many of those live trading, I also share the strategy which I feel is good enough for you. Okay, if I feel that one certain strategy is not good, if I feel that one certain strategy is like little bit in that way, like doesn't have that much of use, won't give you that much of profit, so I won't even tell you those things. I only tell those things which is practical and I use it personally. Okay, I take some strategy which I feel it is good, I will use it. If I feel that works out, then only I will give it to you. Recently, in the starting of the time, I was using the level strategy. Now, what is a level strategy? Level strategy is basically finding out the crucial levels in the market. Just a second. Okay. Finding out the crucial levels in the market from where the market has shifted its turn, like maybe went to like exactly took the support from the same point and exactly took resistance from the same point. I will just in my today's live stream, I will just tell you about all those three strategy which I use and which I've been using. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about the level strategy. What is level strategy? If I just horizontal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what I just made lines. Lines are basically your levels. Okay, so to understand what is the level thing, I will also do the mapping thing. Okay, for example, this thing happened. Okay, so this is kind of a graph, like a chart graph you can see on the market. So consider right now we have changed those candles into line form, and most of the time you will see that this graph is actually coming to one, not see, whenever I talk about a level, it represented by the lines, but it is never a specific line or a specific price range which you need to understand in the starting. It is always one zone we look for. Like in that, like near that price range, the market try to change its character. The market try to change, if it's coming downward, like having the market is going in the downtrend, and then it will take some kind of support and then it will go back. Okay, so it is not one specific line or it's not a specific price range. We just draw it to just have an idea regarding it. It is not like exactly at that itself point the market is gonna take the support. Okay, it is not that. For example, the market started from here. First, when the market, I need pencil. First, the market started from here, and at this point when market was moving in an upside direction. Upside direction is what? Uptrend. Okay, so when the market was moving in up direction, we saw that at little zone or little specific time, we have seen the market going down from there. If an upgoing market comes, like sustains at that point and comes down, that becomes what? That becomes a resistance point. What is that? Resistance point. Resistance is very simply like it is stopping the market from going up. Market tried to go up from there, but it couldn't, so it came down. Okay, that is called resistance. Cool. So market came from here, it took that one specific point. Okay, in that one specific point, what happened is the market took resistance and came down. Okay, now in between the zone, the market took one took support. Like support is basically what? Whenever the market is coming from downtrend, like from down, the market is coming, and it is sustaining at one zone, like one particular area, and from there it is again going up. This is called as what? Support. This is resistance. Resistance spelling is big, so I will just draw res. But the full form is resistance. Okay. Hi Yash beta. Hello Sangeeta. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. Thank you so much for being on this platform, coming every day, being a part of this small community. And I just want to request all of the people who are joining this live stream, please make sure that you are liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and also sharing our video, our channel, to maximum people out there who are actually want to learn trading and want to be a financially freedom person. Now, what is a financial freedom person? Financially freedom person is just a very specific thing, like they don't want to rely on something else for finance. That is your money. For example, many of the general people rely on the salary. Like they go on work, they get paid on that one specific time, like maybe the end of the month or the next month, the next week, the first week of the next month or something like that. So we rely on our work. If we don't go to work, we won't get paid. That is the one specific thing we have. So it is relying on something, right? Financially freedom tells you that you are capable of making your own money. You don't have to rely on anybody. Trading is one of that platform where you can do that one specific thing without any much of an investment and much of an effort. For other things, see, financially freedom doesn't say like just come on, do trading. There are several other things in which you can actually do the financially freedom. That is maybe opening a business, making a cult, making something like becoming the guru or something, becoming a motivational speaker, blah, blah, blah. There are XYZ amount of steps which you can do to be a financially freedom. But why people prefer trading? Because we have seen one very specific thing in the trading, that trading is very easy to do. First, if you understand, I'm not saying that anybody can do trading. See, you obviously, for doing a trading, you need to gain a specific knowledge, a specific understanding of the market, and most important, a trader mindset, a trader psychology. Now, what is a trader mindset or trader psychology? A trader mindset and a trader psychology tells you this one very specific thing, that in the trading, you like, if when you are taking a trade, obviously whenever you are losing the money or gaining the money, there are certain emotions which are which is like coming from inward, and that too in extreme level. If you are having the good profit, you are extremely happy at the time, and you will wait for the greed thing that I want more money, and suddenly whatever profit you are having, it will go to down. Second part, if you are having the major loss, but you are still thinking that I don't want loss, I cannot see, because it happens. Generally, if you have taken a trade, for example, if you have taken trade for buy option, like you want the market to go up from here, but as you all know that market is the most unpredictable place. Nobody can predict 100%. Maybe 80, maybe 70, maybe 60, maybe 40, maybe 10, 20. Never 99, never 100. It's a fact, okay, which you cannot help it, I cannot help it, the big experts cannot help it. Even the big experts have, like, for example, if you are taking 10 trades, 10. In that 10 trade, 3 to 4 trade will be your loss, but 6 to 5 will be your profitable. It is what it is. Like, you cannot just have the 10 profitable trade. I'm not saying that it is like the fixed thing that you can't have, but you can have as well, but with a perfect mindset. Because whenever your own money is been on the market, which is fluctuating, and if it goes in the wrong direction where you have taken the trade, you become very in that stage, like, what shall I do? What shall I not? What shall I do? We lose our calm. Once we lose our calm, then we all take is a bad decision. So having a calm mindset, having a good psychology for trading is much more necessity. So there are 2 to 3 steps which you need. First is knowledge, good mindset, a calm mindset which thinks beyond the noise in your head. There will be too much of a noise in your head. Okay. it is the one of the thing, like if you want to make money, you need to be in your correct mindset, right? You cannot make money in the chaos. You need an order, you need calmness to make your own money. Exactly my point. So in that thing, what you need to do is have when you are doing the paper trading, because the market gives you an opportunity to do paper trading as well, in which you have to do what? In which you have to just take the trading, that is like, for example, your money is not real, but your market is real. You are trading in the live market. Whatever the real market is working, it is working the exact same, but just the money is a fake money. Your profit is not in your wallet. It will never be in your wallet. Your loss is not your loss. It's just the digits which is going into minus. In that situation, what happens is whenever we are doing, whenever we are doing this kind of trading, like the paper trading, demo trading, we work in a reverse psychology. There are several drawbacks as well, which I'm telling you right now. First is reverse psychology. Now, what is the reverse psychology in paper trading? Reverse psychology in paper trading tells you one very specific thing, that at a time when you are doing a trading, if you are having a profit, you will feel sad at that moment, even if you are having a profit. I will tell you why. For example, you analyze the market very accurately, very correctly, you analyze the market. And in that situation, what happens is, in that situation, you will feel like, what if I should have entered in the real market? I would have made this much money and I am ready right now. But no, you are not ready at that moment. It is that happiness of getting profit makes you feel that you are ready, but you are actually not ready. Most of the people will go in this way, like, I would have made this much money in the real market if I have invested in there. Why I am waiting? I should invest. Boom, you will have loss. Why? Because just one good movement doesn't give you 100 good movements as well. Exactly. So, and other reverse movement, what happens is, like, if you are having a loss, when a person has any kind of loss, like a business is losing, you lose your friend, you lose relationship, you lose family, blah 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 blah, any person or anything which you cared of, which you invested in people, and it doesn't work, you have loss. You have the feeling that I lost right now, and the reverse emotion will make you sad, will make you frustrated, will make you annoying. But at the same point in the paper trading, it doesn't happen. Why? Because that's not your real money. Until and unless you put your own money into the market, you won't feel what is a loss situation. You will just feel that it is a fake money. So what? If I lost it, it's fine. If one click, I can reset the whole account. But that's how the reverse psychology works. And we should not feel it. We should actually, paper trading and demo trading, you know why it is there? It is for you to test your strategy. It is you to gain experience in the market, not with the any random XYZ amount. Like in the starting initial time, you will see like there are millions, lakh, blah, 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 kind of any kind of digit. But paper trading, you know how you should start doing paper trading? With the exact that specific amount which you want to invest in the market. Because you have any option from $0 to $1 million, you have that option. Like you can have any amount in your wallet, but you should invest, you should put that amount only in your paper trading, which is the realistic amount according to you, which you are hoping. Like everybody has this thought, like when I will go to the market, I will try to open the 1 month, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh, 2 lakh. This is kind of amount which I want to invest in the market when I want to really start doing trading seriously. Okay. There are people as well who will ask me like, what if I have 1,000, 2,000? You still can trade, but you don't have to expect a profit in just 1 month, in just 1 week, because your investment is so less that you cannot have that amount of profit which you are hoping. That is a true fact. In the cryptocurrency, one major thing we have seen that your profit depends upon the investment you are doing and the time you are giving to that investment. For example, if you are investing 10,000 and you are saying I want to wait for 4 to 5 months, then you may see a profitable situation. Like from 10,000, maybe that account will become whatever like mid cap, low cap, high risk coins you have taken for an investment. You may have like 3% extra, 4% extra, maybe double, maybe triple, because you have given that amount of time to it. If you are hoping that at one point I just want to do internet trading, I want to enter with 10,000 and I want to double it, triple it, that is not going to happen. Because in 10,000 you cannot just buy Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, because they are little expensive. Even if you take leverages, in leverages you have a risk to lose everything. So my advice is just to, even if you want to enter, do not enter with small amount, because small amount won't give you the bigger profit which you need. Everybody is going there for profit and they want to make their money into 2x, into 3x, into 4x, into 5x, into 6x and every of those things. Okay. So in that situation, what happens is they have this one thing, they have this mindset that any amount is good amount for the market. No. I just showed you the difference between the retailers and the big players. The worth of the retailers candles and the worth of the big player candle. You have just seen in my previous live stream a lot of time when I was telling you regarding the two differences between the normal traders, that is a retailer, and the big institutional players, which are very less. They are in the minority, but they are ruling over here. They are the one who has a higher power. They have the upper hand over the market and we don't have it. Because we are in the majority. First of, there are lakhs, billions of people doing the trading every day, because crypto market is 24/7. And we cannot just guess this billion people's mindset. If it is going to go for which side, we cannot guess it. Because it's a different, so many different mind thinking, so many different possibility. There, someone's risk can be someone's profit can be someone's risk. We can never think in what way they are thinking. So that's why even having a majority, we don't have that good amount of strength. One is, there are two factors. One is this one factor that we cannot know what is this majority people gonna do. What is this okay. So like we were discussing regarding the market, like even we are having the majority, even we are having the upper hand in the market, we still are very confused with two factors. One is we cannot identify every people's mentality, in what way they are taking trading. We don't have a common channel where we meet up and where we decide that today we are going to go for the bears, today we are going to go for the bulls. Bear is very simple. Bull will make the market go up, bear will make the market go down. Okay, we don't have this common thing. Okay, and even if we are common thing, humans have this tendency not to trust each other, right? So in that situation, what happens is, in that situation, this is the first situation. Second situation is like our money. Our money is that factor which makes us a retailer. Rather than our mindset, our money makes us a retailer. Why? Because we are having a less money to invest in the market. Now, if I just tell you this one thing very specifically, you will feel why I am saying this. Even there are retailers who trade one single trade. I'm saying, I'm not talking about the capital. Capital is basically the total amount you are having in the account. And from that total amount, some fraction amount you take to invest in the single trade. One trade, two trade, three trade. For example, if I'm having $10,000, maybe my $3,000 is invested in the Bitcoin. $1,000 is invested in the Ethereum. $500 is invested in the Solana. So out of this thing, you saw in my 10,000, 315, total amount of 4,500 is invested, which means my capital is left with what amount? 5,500? Yeah, 5,500 my capital is left to, because 4,500 is already invested in the market. You get my point? Now, in that situation, what happens? I was telling you about the retailers' money. Now, there are retailers. I'm not denying it, the fact it's a factful thing I'm telling you. There are retailers who has the capital of more than 50 to 60 crore. Crore, I said. Capital. Okay. From that, they might take one single trade of maybe 2 crore, 3 crore. Max. Beyond that, they don't have, like we retailers care about our money a lot than the big players, because we know that there is no other situation we can take this money from or something like that. Okay, just a second guys, just a second. One second, people. 1 second. Just 1 second. Okay, so there are retailers who are having the account capital of the account for more than 50 to 60 crore, in which they are investing 2 to 3 crore in a single trade. I'm asking you, I'm telling you, single trade. Now just imagine that even after having this big trades, we are still making very small candles, still very small, because the second factor which I told you, our money is small. I first gave you the example of our money. Single trade 2 to 3 crore people are taking. There are many people like that. Maybe in thousands, maybe in lakhs people are taking that kind of trade. But still they are not in that much of size or volume to have. Like not every people are taking 2 to 3 crore single trade. There are people, but very less in the retailers. Maximum people they take trade about what, like lakhs, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 4 lakh, maximum 5 lakh. So our money over here is a small money. Even for a beginners, it feels like this big money. What are you speaking about? This is already so much money. Wait for me to tell you about how a big player, an institutional company invest in the market. Institutional people invest in the market with 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 to 5,000 crore in the market. That's how, like whenever you see on their list, like today Met Planet bought 1,500 Bitcoin, some bought 500 Bitcoin. If you just sum up 500, 1,500 Bitcoin, one price, like actual price of a Bitcoin, and into that amount, you will see that is the investment they have put. After that, they will get profit, loss, it's their issue. But just listen to the amount they are putting. 1,000 to 1,000 crore. It is not a very small amount to invest in the market. And obviously they won't put it in the one single go. They divide it into that part. One time 500, 200, 200, 5 trade they will take or something like that. They will divide that amount. Obviously if they put that one single amount at a one time, the market will crash or market will have that kind of movement which it never can expect, right? That's why the concept of smart money comes from there, by the institutional people. So if you are doing a paper trading, have a realistic amount to add in your account and then do trading and have a greater experience. The more experience you will gain in the market, the more better option you have to take a trade in a market. If you are not having experience, trust me, all of your trade is just going to go on loss, and doing a risk management is very hard than even understanding the market. Because risk management is basically, you have that one thing in the back of the head, like I lost money in the market. You don't have that much confidence to re-enter in the market. In that re-entering, now you have to make sure that you are that safe that first you have to recover the lost money and then gain profit above that. Exactly. So it becomes more tricky. So that's why I tell a lot of people to go on paper trading and do as much as experience you want. Take many experience, so you understand, you analyze the market to the top notch level where you won't be having an issues. Okay. Where you won't be having any kind of issues with any of the stuffs, where you will be like confident, you won't feel demotivated, and having losses is totally fine. From the 10 trades, the general I'm saying 80% of the people I'm saying, from the 10 trade, 8 trades are successful, 2 trades are unsuccessful, general people. But even in that, you can make sure like what kind of losses you want to have, because obviously everything is in your palm, under your fingers. You have all the control under your fingers, right? Cool. So the first strategy which I explained you to all people in my live trading session was this. This is a levels. Levels is basically identifying those key levels from where the market is shifting its direction or changing its direction or changing a trend. I said shifting direction, changing its trend, and I said one more thing. So this all three means one simple thing. You will find out that in the trading there are so much of words which has a similar meaning, but people just speak different words, but they mean the same. Okay, so we see from where the market is turning, and we have noticed one thing, that they are having the one specific zone from where majority, not every, majority of lines, majority of candles are actually making the change in the direction in the trend, and from that specific zone a lot of multiple times, which gives us confirmation that this is that kind of zone that which has already taken multiple supports. Support I already explained you, the region from where the market comes down, and that's very specific or zone from where the market again goes up, change of direction from down to up. Resistance very simple, up to down, that specific point. Okay, cool. Okay. Cool. So this is how it looks like, very specifically lines, and the market coming, taking resistance from same time, taking support from that zone, and we draw the lines like this. This is a levels. So the next time, for example, it is not gonna do that or what? Okay, so from the next time, when we know like from right now the market is going up, but we have very strong thing that market has taken support at this point, and this is also resistance point. So we think like this is that major point where market has shifted its trend, where market has changed its trend. Okay, either it's from support, resistance, doesn't matter, but the change happened from that specific zone. So we will see like if the market is coming down, we have a strong opinion, we have a strong instinct that the market will come and try to take support from that point, because it has taken majority of time before. Now I will show you the same exact thing in the real market. Okay, you understood the concept in the diagram. Now I will show you in the real market. Let me just go in the higher time frame. Okay. And I will, I guess 1 hour is too big. I will go for 30 minutes. Okay. 30 minutes fine. And I will take the support points from the back, from the extreme back. And then you will see that those were the exact point which happened in the present. Okay. I don't know. I didn't make the lines right now. Okay. But according to the back, I am going to make the lines. Like right now, the price range is at 104. There was a time where the market was actually at 104. See, you can clearly see the market was at 104 before. So according to the past, I'm gonna make the levels, and you will see that in the present time, the market actually took the levels from that specific point. It will clear your confusion as well, or you will think like I just saw levels and I'm just doing it. No, I am doing in the past. You can clearly see we are into some February, some year. What is that? What is this year? How can I know the year? See, this is Jan 2025. You can see on the screen on that bar. If you just go down, you will see near the date area, near that bar, near that small bar. See over here. You have to see over here. You see my arrow? Yeah. On that arrow, you can see 21 Jan 2025. Okay, so right now we are watching Jan's market. January. Jan means basically January. Okay, cool. And to make levels, change it into lines, so you will identify it perfectly, because the candles makes it little hard for you to make a levels. Okay, so I can see this point, this point, this point, this point, and this is a multiple thing. Here, 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 here. So I can see that multiple times this zone has been worked as a resistance as well and as a support as well. Both. Okay, so I'm just gonna go and draw one horizontal line over there. I'm just gonna delete this thing and make it very accurately. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now let's see the next one. One, two, three, four, and this also 5. So this is also working out. So I will just take this one as well. I need line. Cool. I made that line as well. Now let's find some resistance. We thought of two support. Now let's grab one very respective resistance. Okay. This is a good resistance. You can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times the market has tried to touch over here. So I'm just gonna take a trade over here, a line at this specific point. Okay, see here as well as take this point, and like I told you, the market has taken this support at that point. You can see. Damn bro, brightness is full. Yeah, brightness is full. So this is that point, that point, that point. I created 3 levels. There are more levels, but for now I'm just creating 3 levels. Okay, this can be one of those small levels for this small. You can see this whole arrow is following one point which has taken the maximum resistance. So let's take this point as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 time 16, 17, 18, 8. Oh, yeah, sure. 18 time the market has taken the resistance from that level, which makes it the very strong resistance. Okay, still now I have created how many levels? 4 levels, and that too in Jan. Now let's just go to our like the starting of the map, starting of our chart, and I will show you how accurate this level becomes. Okay, now I will just make it a little short. Yeah, this is our market right now. Right now market. Okay, can you just see exactly, like I told you, it's not a specific line, it is a zone. So you can consider a little bit here, a little bit here and there, like a little zone. Okay, in that you can clearly see that market is actually respecting those level which was there in the back of the time, like the Jan, at the start of the January 2025. That time the market had a movement, and that movement's rejection levels is working in right now situation as well. Like you can see on the date right now, it is May 2025 right now, this month, this specific month. Okay, cool. Now just a second. Okay, so you can see multiple times the market has taken support from here. So this helps us in taking what? This helps us in taking the advantage of the level. So whenever the market comes on that level, we have an assurity that from here maybe it will take support. If the market is coming from up to down, then it can take support. If the market is from that exact position, if the market is coming from down to up, then it can take a resistance. Okay, so this helps us in taking a trade. This is a key level, but what it makes this strategy not that useful? Because at a time it is a majority thing. We can never know at that specific point what is going to happen. Like right now the market is actually right now, okay, and it is exactly at that level. So we are not sure exactly if from the exact zone the market will fall down, because can you see there are tremendous times. This was a time, this was a time, this was a time, this crossing over, it crosses over. The market takes supports whenever the market wants to take support. It doesn't give us a clear indication that exactly from this moment it is going to take a support, or exactly from this moment it is going to take resistance. No, there are no clear confirmation to it. So all the time we have to do what? Make levels. And you will feel one thing by whenever you are making a levels, it is better to make the majority of levels, like where the market has taken actually the maximum time the changes of trend, maximum support or maximum resistance of the market, maximum I'm talking about. Okay, so in that situation what happens is, not every time the maximum will work. Sometimes the small change, the small levels where only 1 or 2 or 3 times the market has taken a move, that level will also work sometime. So if we just go on by making every level if we just go on to make, it makes it more confusing when to enter in the market. I will show you the example right now. Okay, so there are so many levels right now. Let's just consider this moment. Okay, I'm leaving the past. From here I'm gonna consider the levels. Okay, you understood? This is the area where I'm considering. I'm just gonna go back in here. Okay, this is a first, second, third, fourth, because these are touching over here. This is only one touching over here, but at the same point, can you see the small amount of that touched at that exact point? See, this and this happened same. Okay, and a little bit support as well here. Again, let's make another thing, which is maybe 3 resistance at the same point in a same row. After that this thing, after that this thing, after that this, and I forgot this. Okay, now you can see there are too many lines on my screen. Too many lines, because every levels is a possibility. Majority as well, minority as well. We never can know which level will be the support and which level will be the resistance. There are chances for every of those level, even the majority, even the minorities. In that situation, it becomes something like this. And the most baddest stuff, if I just change it to the candle, a one candle, sometime like this, those candles like our institution people candle, like big candle is made by who? The company people. So in that, they actually break. Like we say, once the level is break, I will enter in the market. But this one specific candle is that big that it will cross one level, two level, and it will come to the starting point of that level, which makes it like you have to wait for this level to cross. By waiting, you will see whenever we are crossing the levels, a big candle is making you not to enter the market. This situation. So that's why levels like strategy works, but at the same point we cannot make that thing like right now this can be that point which is the accurate level, because every level is inaccurate. You have seen, like I've made so many lines I've made, and at every level there is some resistance, at every level there is some support. It is not like at that level there is no support, no resistance, nothing. At every level there is more than 4 to 5 support. Now which level are you going to trust? Which level are you not going to trust? And by doing the levels, such kind of thing happens where you are confused when to enter in the market, because whenever you are thinking that I want to enter right now, a big candle will come and will destroy your move. Because they say at a breakout we have to enter, but at a breakout we wait for a candle to do what? An ending. We wait for candle to complete. Like this is 2 minutes. After 2 minutes the candle is going to complete. After 2 minutes we are already past so much level and the market has jumped in a strong trend. What if the next time it comes down? We have that uncertainty in our heart, and that is also uncertainty which market gives to us. Okay? Cool. That's why level strategy works, but not that much. It's a very 50-50 situations in the level strategy. It's a good strategy. It's not something bad strategy, because any strategy which is not including your signals given from the indicator, that's a good strategy. Because you might have noticed one thing, like I can show you right now as well. After that, I can show you that. Like you will feel like indicator gives you multiple signal, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Multiple signals they will give you. Multiple crossover, multiple signals. Like if you are looking at some of those signals, like there are signals which are the crossover indicator, which basically they work on 2 lines. If the blue crosses from the down to up, it is your buy signal. Up to down, that is your sell signal. So multiple time you can see that the market has actually given, the indicator has given the signal of the crossover. The market has not done the movement exactly like the indicator says. Few time, for example, if indicator gives you signal 10 time, 3 time it will be obeyed by the market, 7 time it won't be. 7 time it won't be obeyed with the market, and that's the reality of the indicator. Having confirmation, good, but making a strategy based only on the indicator, very wrong. You will find this one specific thing on every of those. Like if you admire any of your expert trader on any of those things, and you will just go on their channel as well, you will feel like all those live trading sessions which they are doing, none of one expert trader will be seen using indicator. None of those expert will be seeing using any of those crossover movements or watching something like any indicator. They will have their zones, rectangle zones, supply demand zones. They may have levels, they may have the retracement. The only one indicator they've used the most, which is not even an indicator, it's a tool which is called as Fibonacci retracement, which you have seen me also use it. Fibonacci retracement, in the starting of the time I told you regarding that, it is a tool which gives you an idea where are the golden ratios, because it is said that the market can, like the levels market upgrade version is Fibonacci. I will show you Fib. Let me just remove everything. This tool, which you can see this tool on the screen, this tool is a Fibonacci retracement. You just click, the short form says Fib retracement. You click on that. Fib is used in a way like you pick the lowest point and then you pick the top of the market and you make it like here, and then you place it, and then you will see 0.3, 0.5 and 0.6 are called as a golden ratios from where the market takes the majority of the retracement. And you can clearly see in that situation 0.5. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0. This scenario, you can see multiple time the retracement you can see is in that range itself, from 0.3, 0.5 and 0.6. You can clearly see by your own eyes. Okay, multiple retracement is what? Basically the market making a correction. If it's going up, it will come down for a while and then again it will take support and jump. Got it? Cool. So this is one tool which you will find people using the most. Other than that, they don't use indicator, they use strategies. And the next strategy which I want to tell you is, I have been telling you since so long time, that is supply and demand strategy. Supply and demand strategy is one of the best strategy, is logical. Like levels is actually not that much logical, like we are just marking the lines from where the market is taking the rejections or correcting himself or doing the major pullback and whatnot. Okay, so or whatnot exactly. So the supply and demand tells you regarding two things. Just wait a second before starting it. I just want to have a water. I will get water. Cool. Supply and demand works on a situation called as, on a concept called as smart money concept. Now, what is smart money concept? Smart money concept tells you regarding tracking the big players, because smart money concept made a difference between the normal trader, which is us, the retailers, and the big institutional, big player investors, because their money is big and they can make the change in the market. So whenever they have noticed one very specific thing, that whenever the company, institutional people, big player, wealthy people are coming in the market, there is a certain demand which is raised in the market. All the big candle is made by those people, not by us. That is a very specific and very true fact situation which smart money concept talks about. Smart money concept also tells you that whenever a big player enters, they make a market shift. Not by 100 points, not by 200 points, not by 300 points. They make a market shift more than 1000 to 2000 points, which is a great opportunity for a retailer to have a profit. Because you may have noticed one very specific thing in a market, that whenever a retailer, we are having the trading, like we are making those small candles, we have noticed one thing, that the market doesn't move. There is no volatility. There is no momentum in the market when retailers are there. Very fraction in which we cannot gain profit. We gain profit only when the market shifts in the upward movement in a very in a very strong manner when the market moves. And this strong uptrend comes with the strong money whose companies, institutional people or big wealthy people. Other than that, we do not see a strong momentum in the market just by the retailers. True fact. So in a smart money concept, there are several key factors which are there, which I have already made an episode on, like I have already talked about in live stream. So I won't be telling you in that detail, but there is liquidity grab, there is the change of character, like concepts, like change of character concept, liquidity grab, order block, order flow, order block-in, and so many of those things which I've already talked about. So I don't want to repeat myself again and again and again. So in very short, I will tell you the smart money concept. We can make the supply zone. Supply zone is basically when the big players big bear situation happen. What is big bear situation? Institutional have two sides, obviously, because the market has two sides. One is bull, one is bear. Demand zone, this is a demand zone, for example. Demand zone is created by those people, by the institution people who want to invest in the Bitcoin, Ethereum, so whatever coin they want to invest, because they are going to invest with a heavy amount. With a very strong amount, they are going to invest in the market. Other than that, they won't invest in the market. Okay. After that, there is one more thing, which is the bears. Those investors, because obviously every people has those two sides. Everything in this world has two sides. One is a good side, one is a bad side. If there are bulls in the market, there are bears in the market. Even if they are the big player, obviously they have their own rivalry as well. So the big player also has the bearish. So they make what? Supply zone. Supply zone is what? Where we have seen that institutional people have sold their respective coins, I don't know what, like they may have sold 1%, 2%, 3%, 4% or whatever percent. From that, they have went to sell side and the market has fallen down from there a lot. This makes our zone. And whenever we have seen this one thing very commonly, whenever the market actually comes to that demand zone, they try to go the same big candles or the same strong momentum for the uptrend. We can see it again, and which I explained you yesterday itself, where, because like I told you that the big player have a huge investment to make. They cannot make that huge investment in a one go. They cannot. They have to make it, divide it one by one. They made the first investment, made a demand zone over there. The market will try to sustain at a 1 point for a little while, and organically it will come down. Okay. And whenever it is coming to that exact zone, again from there the market shoot up. What is that shoot up? That is their second entry in the market. Second. First entry was at that point where they created the entry. Whenever the market comes down to exactly that zone, which will it come down? They have their own way to make the market come down, every of those things. Okay. In that way, when it comes to that same zone, second entry. Again, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, same way, they make the market come to that exact zone so that we can enter, we can make that movement itself. But at the same point, you have to understand one thing. These big players are also called as big shark. Why? Because they are nobody's friend. Nobody. We cannot trust them. Anytime where we feel that the market, they want to make the market, they have created a demand zone. We wait like market will come down over here and it will give us a demand. And it will give demand as well. You will see that from exact that zone, a big red candle will fall, big green candle will go up. People will feel confident that yes, right now that situation has happened, but there is one thing which comes, that is liquidity. What is liquidity? See, any business needs to grab money from others' pocket to make that business successful. It can be any business. You are using the network provider, you are using the Jio SIM, you want to buy a net, buy data, buy anything, you have to pay. Money is going to who? Company. You go to the mall, you want to buy clothes, your money is coming from your pocket, going to that company. You want to buy electronic items, you want to buy phone, car, bike, petrol, gas, anything in this world which you want to buy. What is that specific thing doing? Taking money from your pocket and taking and giving it to the company. That's how company makes profit. At exactly the similar psychology, the market makes profit in that same point. How? You gave an investment to the market. From your wallet, you gave money to the market. You know that the market is not a predictable place. Sometime you can get profit, maximum time you can get loss. Right? If you are not understanding. So, when in the starting period, in the very starting period of the trading, stocks and all those things, when the people started analyzing the market and they started to know like exactly how the market is working, they got to know and they were having a maximum amount of profits. In that scenario, the market started to manipulate market and make it more difficult to understand. In the bookish knowledge, we say that whenever a W pattern is becoming. What is W pattern? W pattern is a double bottom pattern of a chart which indicates that market can have a strong uptrend from here. They will show you that pattern, but they won't make the market go up from that moment. They will drag the market down because they know one thing very specifically, that exactly that point at the neckline of that double bottom pattern, people are gonna enter for the buy side. So they will make the market go down, grab their lost money, because majority of 80 people will put stop loss. Stop loss is basically you have kept one range, one risk, like this is the maximum risk I will take. For example, if you have entered for 1,000, your take profit, you need profit of let's say 3,000, and you are having risking your $500, $800, $600. That is your risk. Like if it comes to that minus, I will leave my trade, and whatever lost amount will go to the market, and whatever left out amount will come to my capital again, will come to my account again. That is the stop loss. Majority of people keep the stop loss because they have this one mentality, which is a good. I'm not saying that, I'm not denying it, that you should not do it. Actually, you should do it. But the market takes advantage of that exact thing because they know that you want to save your money. You don't want to risk your money a lot. So you will put stop loss to save yourself from maximum risk, making the market come down very suddenly. Now you cannot know if it is actual the real candle or it is a made up candle from the market. There is no way of knowing it. There is no way. The only way, like you can understand it if it is not, whenever you are watching the market, you will feel one time, like at a point, whenever the retailers are entering in the market candle doesn't even move in that speed. Very slow up, slow down, like 10 points up, 10 points down, 10 to 20 ticks up, 20 ticks down. But whenever the market is manipulating or market is making some move or a big player is entering, you will feel one difference, that the retailer's candle, if one candle has to be made in 5 minutes, that 5-minute candle you will notice that it is having a very slow momentum. Very slowly it is going up, very slowly it is going down, like it is not having that much volatility in it. Volatility is basically movement, up and down movement fast. Majority of points is not covering. It is just like very slow. Like I will explain in a diagrammatical way. Wait. The candle started from here. It is right now here. It will just go little here. It will come down. Little here. It will come down. Little here. It will come down. You see, this is an exact so small difference the market has made by the retailer's entry and the retailer's gone. But at the time of big player, you have noticed those candles as well. Like the candle formed and jumped. Suddenly, a very big green candle is in front of you within seconds. Why? It is because of the greater investment with a great amount of money that market has shifted from natural 10 to 20 ticks to more than 1000 ticks. It is only and only because of the greater amount of investment. Okay. So this candle is not, and you might have also seen such kind of candles. Okay. I will explain you the liquidity. Okay. Liquidity concept is very, very interesting. At the same time, it's very, like when you get to realize what is liquidity and how they are tricking you, you feel bad. Because you are here to gain profit, not to get manipulated. And you will see that traps are everywhere. Everywhere there is a trap. Now, which trap is active, which is not active, that is the only thing we have to find out. For example, the liquidity. Major swings in the market. What is major swings? Major swings may look like the sideways market, but actually major swings are not the sideways market. Okay, I will explain. This is sideways market, the small movement in the sides, and this is this thing, and then it will have like something like this. Okay, now let me explain you what happened over here. The sideways market was going on. The market tricked you into very strong up movement and it is going to go up. Majority of people, do you know what? People don't enter at the initial point of breakout. Nobody enters at the breakout. Because getting confirmation becomes very hard. You watch indicator, you watch the strategy, you watch the candle, you watch the candle closing, the next candle closing next candle closing next. If the candle closing is a green candle, next candle itself is a red candle, which makes it more confusing. So for giving a time to become confirmed that you have to enter for the uptrend, it comes somewhere over here you enter. This is a point where somewhere over here you enter, somewhere over here. Okay. So at that point, whenever you are entering over here, obviously you will keep your stop loss very nearby. Maybe here, or max you can keep it at a breakout point. The next candle will come or the next movement will come and it will come full down. It will even break out the resistance support point and it will come down. Now what happens is people will think that first it was telling us that uptrend is going on. From that situation, the market gave us a strong downtrend movement. Now people enter for the sell side. From that sell side, an epic upward movement also happens. See, confusion they create. The time you think the market is in a downtrend, they will change it to uptrend. The time you think the market is in an uptrend, they will change it to downtrend. By seconds, they change, they play with your psychology, they play with your mentality. And how they grab the money over here, I will tell you. For example, the people who entered over here, they obviously put the stop loss somewhere here. This is their stop loss. People who enter over here, this is their stop loss. People who enter over here, maybe this or maybe that is stop loss. Wherever the market is going in an opposite direction and piercing those all lines is what? Touching all the stop loss. All the stop loss from this to this range until here. Any stop loss is there, it is touched and all the lost money went to who? Went to the market. This is called what? Market liquidity grab. This is how the market grab your liquidity by manipulating you, making the market so uncertain that you can never guess if it is gonna be an uptrend or it is gonna be a downtrend. You can never guess. People entered over here for sell side at the breakout point. From here, people entered here for what? Sell side, because a strong downtrend movement came. Again, from there, the market went up, grabbed all those sell side liquidity. First, the buyers were tricked. Now, sellers are also tricked. From both ways, the market take money. The market tricks both of the people. So, understanding this concept, that market is a manipulative place. Why we have to understand that? Because at the end, market also needs to have a profit. How can a market be just there to give you profit? There is no such business. There is no such anything in this whole world which can just give you profits, which is just there for all of you people to grab an opportunity and grab money. Nothing. It is just there. It is just simply there. Nothing else. Okay. So this is a one part. Majority, this is a major swings. One part where market grabs liquidity. Second is candle with longer wicks. When you see such kind of structure with long wicks, the market deliberately went down to grab the liquidity. Once it grabbed the liquidity, it again came to that position where it wanted to be. Same. Understood? And there are more such ways, more such ways where they can trick you. The patterns. At the neckline you enter, this is a double bottom pattern where you say like uptrend is gonna come. At this point you enter in the market for upside, but rather than giving an uptrend, it will give you a little bit for till here or till here. It will show you that uptrend is there and sudden down movement will happen, tricking you. Same goes for the other patterns. Double top pattern. It is meant for the neckline. This is a neckline. You enter over here and then you can have a downtrend from exactly from here. A big candle will come here for the red and the next candle will come for the upside. Will take you hit your all of your stop losses. This is how the market hits the market. Takes the liquidity from the market. Gaurav Ingle, what's up? Thank you so much, Gaurav Ingle, for joining this live stream of the Cheesy platform. Really appreciate it. Okay, and the last strategy which I want to tell you, no, but I didn't tell you how to make a supply or demand zone. I will tell you in the last because I am actually going to make a supply and demand zone only. Okay, because that is one of the three strategy which I felt is useful. And supply and demand, smart money concept is the best, that strategy which works all the time for me. And I have gained maximum profit in the paper trading only with that strategy. Right now here you can see the market is giving a very good up movement. And this has become our zone. A demand zone. Okay. If the market comes, the market will come exactly at this point again and then take a demand zone, take demand and go up again. Like for example, like this. It will come down a little bit and again from same scenario the second investment will be go. This is the first investment the big player has taken and this will be the second investment. From there again we will have N pattern. Okay, so keep noticing this. The last strategy is called as ORB. Opening, I will type. Rather than writing it, drawing it, I will type. Opening range breakout. This is called as ORB strategy. Opening range breakout strategy. Okay, cool. Opening range breakout strategy tells you that if we check, today is 18th of May. We'll go on to see the 18th May first candle of 18th May. This is 17th, 18th. Okay, this is the candle of 18th. This, yeah. But let's just go on higher time frame to see here. 18th candle, first candle of 18th, first candle of, yeah, this is the first candle of 18. We are just gonna drive on the first candle of 18. This, yeah. And one line on the high and one line on the low. You got it? One line on the high, one line on the low. Now what happens is after you draw one line on the high, one line on the low, this is that candle. I will also mark it, which is the candle, so that you won't get confused. This is that candle. Okay, this is our opening candle and this is the range we have created on the high and the low. Now we wait for what? We wait for the breakout. That's it. We saw a breakout over here, but that was not a very strong breakout to be considered. Red candle gave, but exactly at the next moment we saw that the other candle became a green, gave a breakout, but didn't broke the L, that is the lowest point of the breakout candle. So that is not a proper breakout candle. After that the candle went up and here we could see a breakout happened. Next candle was a red candle. The third candle became the confirmation breakout candle because it broke the previous both candles edge, that is the highest point. Breaking that previous candle edge gives us confirmation that yes, now the trend can go for a specific in that direction. After that, till now you can clearly see that the whole market from starting till now has been in an upward direction. This is the most easiest technique, the strategy which you can find. ORB, opening range breakout. First candle H and L, make a range over there, wait for a breakout. Once you find a breakout, once we found a breakout, from that point we will enter in that market in whatever way. Either it will give you breakout in up direction, down direction, whatever direction. Okay, cool. So this is the third and last. Now let's just do one thing. Let's just create one zone and enter in the market today. This is that candle. This has become like the supply zone of the market. Amrut Khaib. That guy never said it, but we understood what exactly he wanted to say. This is my demand zone which I've created. There are better demand zone as well, like this can be one of the demand zone, but this is far more better, I feel. Let's go in 45 minutes to understand. Yes. Okay. In 30 minutes we can clearly see it. This is what we take. This is what we should have taken. 15 minute, same situation in 15 minute as well. Same situation in 10 minutes, so we cannot watch. 5 minute. नहीं रहना. Okay. One supply zone I want. We are standing at a supply zone actually. This is the highest where the market tried to go, but high sellers were there. We are at a supply zone, trying to break the supply zone. Okay, we are here. Okay. My supply, my demand, maximum the market can reach, can reach. Okay. because market is right now over here. There are high chances like in right now situation also the market can come down, because most of the time market when was in that situation, the market took a step back. See, multiple times, one, two, three, like all this point where the market was at that point, it took a multiple step back. Market again is exactly at that point. Either we can touch this supply zone which I collected from the Jan 2025, or it can cross it and make the all-time high, that is 110. Let's just see. Okay, and okay. Demand box, supply box, done. Should we wait for any retracement or something? At golden level, market has already taken resistance. It has taken at 0.6, 0.3, 0.5 didn't take a support, but 0.3 and 0.6 has been already taken as a support point. Okay, it's going up. 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 Our supply box, after so long time, the market is actually having an upward movement. We saw like at this moments, where is that highest movement? This is not as this is at 106. Yeah, market has crossed that moment with a very great potential. The market has crossed that moment. This was the previous resistance of the market, previous, not the recent one, previous one, and market has crossed that very easily just now. Okay, in 13 seconds this candle will close. We'll wait for 2 to 3 candles until it touches the supply box. Let's see if it makes a new high today. Either it will touch 110, which is over here. Yeah, 110 was the highest the market touched till now. Let's see what happens in the market. because a good amount of fair value gap has been created in the market. Okay, week high. So small retailers doesn't even make the market move anywhere. This is the range where market could move from when the uh, the retailers were there. This from here to this is the top. Yeah, this is the top 0.28%. Now let's see how much the big players had made the market move from here to here. 1.125% already the market has moved, only and only with the help of big players. That's why I believe in the smart money concept, because it gives us the quality trades, quality ones. Now high chances right now the market has taken one resistance point here. Either it will try to sustain himself at this level and then it can break, or it can fall down organically again at a demand zone. It will collect and then it will go up. The market will try to sustain himself at this moment for a little while to check whether he is ready to go up or he is not ready to go up. Mhm. Mhm. Fair value gaps, fair value gaps. It may be an evening star candle. Okay, we are touching the new heights. We are touching the new heights. Supply zone. Market is coming very near to the supply zone of the previous Jan 2025. This is not the supply zone of right now. That's why it is considered to be a weak high, because in right now period there is no way that market has touched that point a lot of time. That's why it says weak high right now. We'll wait. Very soon the market is gonna touch our supply box. Fair value gap. There are so many. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fair value gap we have. The market has to fill this 5 fair value gap. We should also check the potential high of that period. What was the highest point the market reached? This is one of the supply zone. The major one from here to here, the major one. No, this is the major one. Major one where the market can come and retrace himself. Okay, and this will be the highest point. Yeah, potential target I marked. Shit. This is a potential target for right now situation. This is where the market has touched the highest point. Okay, so this is our potential target, but I can clearly see the market is taking a supply from exact our supply box. The market is trying to come down, but we will wait. At least we will enter from these situations, that we will legitimately know that market is coming down from that moment. Until that point, let's not. Okay, this candle will give us a confirmation. If it crosses down that candle, we'll have a confirmation that yes, right now we can enter for this zone, and we will go for short sell from here, like from this point. Our SL will be obviously the last weak point, and our risk reward ratio will be a demand zone. Okay, cool. This will be our entry point. Entry. And this is our target. And for long position, we'll wait for it to cross our supply zone completely, and then this will be our target. Target. Entry. Okay, so these are our two position where we can have. If it comes down from our supply box, wait. These are the two situation we will see. Okay, from that supply box we will see. If you have to enter for which side, we'll wait and we'll see. Crosses this, we'll enter here, aim for the long. This is long, this is short. I will text it here as well. Long, short. Okay. This can be retracement as well. Like market is coming here, take retracement and jump again. So many possibilities are there in the market. That is the one thing which sucks a lot. Cover that gap. There is one gap which is created. Cover that gap, I will enter. Cover that gap. Fair value gap is gone over here. The red fair value gap which was created. I want to enter market for long position only, not for short. Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not? Should I? Should I not enter for the sell? Hello, meme coin. Hello. It's totally fine, you guys. Totally fine. We can't put two separate trades, because if I wanted to take two separate trades, one I would have taken for the long position from here, the target I would have kept it over here, and one I would have kept it for short where I was entered here, and target would have kept for here, because eventually I know it will come back to demand zone to shoot up again. But still unsure about it, unsure. Selling pressure is not able to see. From supply box, it actually did the same thing which is supposed to do. From supply blocks, it fall down. It took supply and it came, is coming down, but not with a great strength. The strength is very low over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From here you can see 6 candles momentum, and this is a 6 candle momentum. The strength we can see by our own eyes. What happened to that strength right now? Azadi. भुखमरी से आजादी. Jeff Flex Trading LLCs, bro, sup? What's up? What's up, Jeff Flex Trading? What's up? All okay, you looking sad. No, bro, I'm tired. I'm not sad, I'm tired. Tired to see this market. It requires too much patience to look at the market. And obviously, I'm sad because it's Sunday. It is Sunday, and I'm working on Sunday. Sunday, I'm working on. Ratatata. End the live early and enjoy your Sunday. I can, but I cannot. It's a question to my stomach. It's a question. Yes, I can understand being an anchor. Okay. Okay. It's not, the market is not moving at my entry points. It came here and touched my supply box. And from here, I want it to go here so I can enter and then I can take target from here. Otherwise, cross the supply box and I can enter over and target my hover. Why? What is this reason for doing sideways market at the point of this? More half an hour. And for half an hour, if the market just does a sideways market, I'm gonna kill the market. What's up, boys and girls? Is there any anchoring vacancy for me? Yeah, bro. Apply. Apply on the cheesyglobal.com. How long is the market gonna take a sideways shit? This. I don't like this. Why market has to wait for retailers to enter? It had such a great movement from here and then it went. And now it is trying to sustain it near the supply box for a while. Okay, bro, I'll apply. Apply. But you have to relocate in Dubai. That is the condition. Relocation is a condition. You are in Dubai. Nice. Nice. But if you were not in Dubai, that would have been the better option, because this company provides flight tickets, coming, going, like they take care of your stuff. So if you're already in Dubai, your flight ticket is missed. We should meet up. Why not? Why not? Why not? Where do you live, Jeff Flags? Jeff Flags, would you like to tell me where do you live in Dubai? I live near, what was that place called? I know only by the metro. It's near the Union Metro. I don't know the area name. If it's called Al Gubaiba, I don't remember, whatever it is called. It's near. That's good. That's good. Yeah, it's near Union Metro. That's all I know. I don't know the area name. I'm new in the Dubai. I just came 4 months ago. So I don't know the place's name, but it is just in front of Union Metro. Just in front of Union Metro. Metro, cross bridge, and that's, I live at Daira Banias. Banias is my next station, bro. Next station is Banias. I live at Union. Union is where I live. You live next to Union. That's good. Then we can often meet. Then you can meet me today itself if you want. By 8 I will be leaving from this office, and I will be reaching almost, let's say, 8:20, 8:30. Yeah, that's what I said. It's next station from Banias. I know. So I will be in the Union Metro by maybe 8:20, 8:30. Depends on the metro. If it comes early, I'll be early. If it comes late, I'll be late. But by 8, you will see this live stream ending and me leaving. Union is the next station to Banias Square. I know. That first time I came to Dubai, Bania Square, there is one hotel called 888 something. Monkey 888 something. That was the hotel which my company booked for me to be in here. Yes, but how can I connect with you? You know what I'm wearing, bro, how I look. So you can just see on this Union Metro, a guy with a Bulls jersey number 3, and there will be Wade written on there, and you can see me, exactly like me, walking out of the Union Metro by 8:20 to 8:30. Last 25 minutes. 25 minutes. How many candles? 25 candles? No. 25 or 5. 5 candles. Last 5 candles to watch. Let's see if in the last 5 candles we can have a movement or not. Because I made a proper setup. But the setup, there is nothing wrong in a setup. There is wrong in a sideways market which is happening right now. Why the market has to consolidate at the point where we have to take a trade. But where is your office located? Okay, I'll be waiting you at Union around 8:15. Works, bro, works. Where is your office? My office at Gold Souk Metro. It's 2 stations after Union. 1 station after Banias. Like it is Union, Bania, Gold Souk, Banias, Union. So let's wait. Let's meet Jeff Flags Trading LLC. Gold Souk is next to me in 20 minutes walking. Yes, Gold Souk metro is in the underground and my office is in up. That's where my office is. Just above the Gold Souk metro. You can say that my office is as is a Gold Souk metro. Yeah, sure, bro, sure. We'll see you at the Union Metro. Bye bye. My name is Tahir, by the way. Nice to meet you, Tahir. Nice to meet you. Four candles to go. Four candles. Just 4 candles. Bye bye, Tahir. Bye bye. Thank you so much for joining this Cheesy Bit platform, by the way. Amir Ahmadpur, what's up? What's up, Amir? How are you doing? How was your day? Market is being a bitch right now. It gave a good movement from my demand zone, and at supply zone it should come down and collect again to the demand zone and then shoot up, but right now it is doing the sideways in my this zone. It's very near supply zone, but you can clearly see that demand and supply zone is so accurate. Exactly at the demand zone market hit up, exactly at the supply zone the market is trying to resist himself, not going up. But I feel in 2 to 3 days we can touch this level. This is a long position. Bro, how should I change my Solana into Ethereum? Contact any P2P platform where they can change your Solanas into the Ethereums. Long position, short position. Everything is intact, like it is loaded. It just the shooting is left. This target is not coming into my entry point, so I can shoot it. Lock and load. Oh. Retailers. The majority of retailers are actually entering for the buy side. Majority. Let's just go and check the market at higher time frame. In higher time frame, it is also like getting stuck at that position, bro. But at least be happy that it has crossed our previous uncrossable level, which is this our market has crossed over here and came down. Now this is what, like 50, 158. Did it cross it? Did it cross it? Did it cross it? No, not till now. This is that 102 entry point of this. This entry point is the last high which we have drawn. La 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 la. Why crypto high rollers are betting big on bodyguards? No ideas. No ideas. Some magic. Magic. Ta-ra-ra-ra. 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 Ra-ra-ra-ra. You see how a market turns when a retailers enter in the market and the big player exits in the market. You can see what kind of movements we get. This is the momentum given by us from the retailers, and from here to here is the momentum given by us with the big players. Now you understand what kind of stuff would you love, either such kind of movements or this kind of movements. Okay, a rally of retailers buying is seen, which is a good thing because at least it is entering a new week high. A new high has been made, recent new high. This is a recent new high. Shall we do a miracle? It is moving, come on, let's go. Why I'm booking entering above the supply zone? Because in supply zone anything can happen. Anything is a possibility in a supply zone. Anything and everything is a possibility near the supply zone. So we cannot just guess what is going to happen near the supply zone. And also watch the key point level, that is 586. Somewhere near our entry point, because that's the previous high which the market has created. Okay, the recent previous high, the recent one, when we had the rally toward up, We stopped at this level 5105866 something. That's our previous high we have. They just made us excited, but nothing happened. Small time happiness. Small time happiness market. Very small time happiness. Last candle, let's go. Last 5 minutes. Boys and girls. I don't think anything is gonna happen in the market right now. Okay, So I'm leaving. This is the way. That's why I like smart money concept, because it actually gives you those opportunity when you actually have to take a trade and when you don't have to take a trade. They have made very clear when at the time when the retailers are entering in the market, don't ever take a trade at this point. Right now there was retailers. This is all retailers right now over here. Like you can see, it has been from this point to this point. It has been 1 hour 15 minutes. Since 1 hour 15 minutes, there has been no movement in the market because it's just retailers are there in the market. No profit, no momentum. Very simple. That's why I love this strategy a lot. Today I have explained you 3 strategies: the levels, smart money concept, and the ORB together. In which, like, this was a very short way I explained you. You can find out in my previous live stream. I explained you in the whole large scenario, in each and every detail, what is what. But it's not happening today, so it's totally fine. Like, if you are taking a trade, if you are not taking this, it's not necessary that you have to win a day every day. It is not necessary. And it's totally fine that we are going empty-handed. Rather than losing, at least going empty-handed is fine. We can try tomorrow. We can do it tomorrow as well. Cool. So thank you so much for all those people who have joined this live stream. And I would love to request you one thing before going, that please like the video, share to maximum people, and please subscribe to our channel, because subscribing will help us increase the value of this channel. Once the value of the channel increase, trust me, the bigger community we will make. So our goal is to reach maybe 1,000 subscribers. So please help us to reach 1,000 subscribers. Share it to the maximum people, your friends, your family, your WhatsApp group, Insta group, blah blah blah. You have so many groups, and I know that one thing for very sure, because I am at the very same position where I also have the same many groups. So please share it to the maximum people, and I will see you tomorrow at the same timing, 5 to 8 Dubai timing in